doing this? Like, I'm legitimately not doing this.
Okay. Good.
Hey, today's review, we're doing Pumpkins version of Reese's. So, here's the packaging for it. You know, you get 6 in a pack, decorated with some, you know, kind of Halloween themed kind of stuff. Jack-o'-lantern, some bats, picture of what the product actually looks like right there. As you can see, milk chocolate, Reese's, peanut butter, pumpkins. You only get 6 in this pack. They look to be pretty big. I mean, if you see the calorie information, the nutritional facts, it's 170 calories for one pumpkin. So they do seem to be like pretty big. So with all that said, you know, let's open these up and give them a try. You know, I will also note the orange and black on the edges. You know, some classic Halloween coloring. You know, these edges typically probably in a regular pack of Reese's wouldn't be, you know, black like this, but the black and orange playing on each other really looks to add to that Halloween theme of the packaging. So, come in this almost like a little cardboard tray here. Let me get it out. There we go. So here's what they look like. They're all neatly, you know, in 3 rows and 2 columns. So a total of 6 pumpkin Reese's. Again, similar design with the jack-o'-lantern on the front. No bats on the actual individual packaging, but again, each individual packaging does have the nutritional facts on it. So, you know how sometimes it'll say not labeled for individual retail sale. These appeared like they are. So, interesting. Yeah, there's not much else to say about this packaging. It's, you know, that typical kind of just plasticky feel. It is airtight. So, let's go ahead and open it up. And interestingly, like the way I had to slide out this cardboard sleeve to get all the Reese's out, this also has a cardboard sleeve. If I can slide that out without damaging the packaging too much. Let's see. All right. So, yeah, so it's interesting. It has this kind of sleeve here, you know, instead of like what typically the Reese's cups have, or as you can see on this packaging right here, they typically have that little brownish black paper, kind of almost like what you would cook a cupcake in or something, but just enough for the Reese's cup. So this doesn't have that. It has the cardboard sleeve instead. But yeah, you can see from this is the proper orientation where you can maybe kind of tell that's a pumpkin. It's a pretty wide pumpkin. The little stalk right there, you can kind of see that. It's honestly not that impressive. It looks more like just kind of a blob, not a very distinct pumpkin shape at all, really. And then there's kind of a defect right there, if you can see. It's got kind of like a hole in it, what looks like almost. Not sure what that is. Let's check the other side. Yeah, I mean, you know, a standard, somewhat grid pattern from whatever conveyor or process that they made these through. You can see something probably gridded for traction. And you can see little defects and grooves and pits just in the bottom. You know, shouldn't really affect the taste, but, you know, worth pointing out. All right, so that looks to be about it. Let's give it a try. Yeah, I mean, tastes pretty much like your standard Reese's. I mean, the flavor profile, you know, the pretty standard chocolate on peanut butter, sweet chocolate, savory peanut butter, but the peanut butter is a sweetened peanut butter. It's not just like the standard Jif peanut butter you would find at the store. Kind of a dry and crumbly peanut butter inside as well. Let's give it another try. Yeah. Definitely a common thing that you'll find with Reese's is the bigger it is, the individual Reese's, the higher the peanut butter to chocolate ratio is going to be. Just because they don't ever make the outer layer of chocolate very thick, regardless of how big they make the actual Reese's. That thickness of chocolate on the outside stays relatively the same, or else you just get a very hard outer chocolate layer that was difficult to bite through. And so what ends up taking over more is just a bigger center of peanut butter, as you can see here. So, the bigger it is, even if they didn't make the width of the chocolate the same, it's a higher volume to surface area ratio. So you're just naturally going to get more peanut butter. But for some people that's a positive, and for others a negative. I typically think that Reese's is better with a higher peanut butter ratio. Yeah. So all in all, this is nothing special from your typical holiday release Reese's, whether it's Christmas trees or whatever shape they want to call it. It's just a slightly bigger than average Reese's. Honestly, I kind of prefer the regular size Reese's cups. I think really are the classic and what are best. But tis the season. So now for the next part of this video, we're going to be packaging up a few more of these Reese's to freeze for later review videos. So we'll take 3 of them out right there. Just get a nice even though this packaging here is already airtight, we're just going to do a few more layers, try and get it so it'll last longer in the freezer without getting freezer burn and other such issues. Just a standard 2 layers of each, then a freezer Ziploc bag is the plan for this. And written on the packaging is today's date, September 25th, 2019. The contents inside: a pumpkin Reese's, and the number of years to be frozen, 15 years. Pretty good packaging here. And once again, today's date, September 25th, 2019, pumpkin Reese's, and number of years to be frozen, 25 years. And again, today's date, September 25th, 2019. The contents inside, a pumpkin Reese's, and the number of years to be frozen until being reviewed again, 35 years. Alright, and that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks for watching.